Hey, what is going on, y'all? It is Thursday, January 23rd, and we are here for the Harley Davidson release event. I got to tell you, I'm excited about this. Um, it is my first year covering it like this. So it makes it really interesting to look at it from this angle. You know what I mean? But let me get some things done, some administrative stuff done right off the top. First and foremost, I want to thank you for being here. If you're here early, like Gregory, it looks like is here. I appreciate you. And so, what I want to do is I just want to kind of give you a layout of how this is going to go for me tonight. And it's going to be fluid because Harley's kind of throwing me some curveballs in terms of they don't have the um, live upcoming event posted on YouTube yet. So I'm going to go back and forth between their website and then also the go back and forth between their website and obviously the different stuff I have going on my screens right here. Let's see. It's wild how awful this live announcement is. Huh. Okay, fair enough. But the way this is going to go is I'm going to place some bookmarks in the comments or down on the script, the runner. I'm going to place some bookmarks down there. So if there's a big gap in time, you can skip to it. Part of it is when I did the live stream on Monday, there was 9 minutes between the beginning and when I actually started talking because there were people in the room and stuff like that. And so that's how that's going to go. I'm going to put bookmarks down there so it makes it easier for you to be able to kind of skip along and enjoy the event. And I'm going to try to bookmark everything in terms of what model or what line, say if they're on the cruiser line, the Softails and all that other kind of stuff. I'll try to bookmark that out too. So that way you can skip around and do what you need to do. And so that way things will be going a little bit smooth. And then so I do not plan on stopping the event very much. I should be able to pause it on YouTube as long as it's here. I should be able to pause it on YouTube while it's live, but I don't want to interrupt the flow. I am going to take some notes. I am going to bring up some things later in conversation for us to talk about in terms of the release and what your thoughts are and all that other kind of stuff. Some people may be disappointed. Some people may feel absolutely great about it. Who knows? Let's see how it goes. But I'm going to look and see. Let's see. We got 16. We got folks in here right now, so that's really good. I really appreciate y'all joining me. And this really is a warm up to the actual event. I wanted to get in here early to make sure everything was situated, make sure that my audio was working well. Can I get an audio check from the audience there? Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. But then also get some pregame comments, if you will. I'm a big sports fan. I'm a Raiders fan. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to get in here early and make sure that everything's working properly to give everybody the best experience and to put the best video out I can. So without any further ado, I'm going to put on some music. Good deal. Appreciate that, Black Million. Appreciate that audio check there. I'm going to put on some audio. Yes, sir. I'm going to put on some audio and then let you chill out a little bit. And then I'll come back to you here in just a minute with some conversation, trying to let some more folks get in the room. I'm just going to wait like 2 minutes. So bear with me. All right. All right. Hey, we got plenty of folks in here. No sense in sitting around and waiting. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. I want you to pop any thoughts or comments you have over in positive, please, over in the chat, and let's get it going. I had a really good time doing a live stream on Monday, talking about the paint schemes that were just released. What was that? I think it was like on the 12th or something like that. I don't remember. A couple, 2-3 weeks ago. So I have a video on the new paint schemes for the touring model. So the Road Glide and the Street Glide, I was able to visit my local dealership here in the 757, the Hampton Roads area, and I was able to check out that Mystic Shift paint job. Initially, it wasn't for me, but I'm telling you, it was eye-popping when I saw it in person. So hop on over on my channel after this and check out that video. I was able to do a review with my buddy Matty Ice over there. He's a salesman over there. And I was able to do that video and put in some good time. So check it out if you would. Let me see. I got a couple comments rolling in here. Just here to show some love. I'm getting my first Harley in a couple of months, and I think I'm going to go 2024 Road Glide. So Black Million, hey, man, first and foremost, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate you being in the room and also commenting. And congratulations on your first purchase. I have a video, and you may not even need it, but I have a video with some tips on buying when it comes to, just doing your research and so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. And look, if you do one thing for yourself, Black Million, make sure you get in on one of those demo days. When they have the demo days with the trucks there, that way you can put in some time on the bike and you're not buying blind. You know what you're getting into. You know that you're handling an 825 to 900 pound beast, depending on what you got in it, and so on and so forth. I highly encourage you to do that. The demo days, you sign up, you get your license, the whole 9 yards, and you'll be taken care of. Definitely recommend you ride it. Let's see. The purple looks good in person. That's what Scuzzy says. Yeah, it does not do it justice to see it online. In the live stream that I did on Monday, you can't tell the detail that's there when it comes to the Mystic Shift. And the flat Purple Abyss, Purple Abyss matte paint job, that one's probably gorgeous too. I just got to see it in person. Let's see here. Jean Sebastian, my bet is the limited are gone and replaced by a touring kit. Man, so in the live stream on Monday, I talked about that a little bit, and I won't go fully into that conversation because I want to make sure I get through all the chat comments here. But my thought process on that is if they go to kits or having the dealer install it versus factory, that's going to turn me off. I wanted to get a Road Glide Limited because I wanted that package. I wanted the lower fairings and everything to come factory, the whole 9 yards. Like I said, I talked about it in the live stream on Monday. Make sure you go back and visit that. But my point is, I hope they don't get away from offering limiteds from the factory. I think that's a bad call, and I honestly think it's a money grab. I love Harley to death, and I get it. We're going to spend money on it. But I feel like that's a money grab if they do that in terms of building the kits, because it's one more negotiation tactic that the dealer has to throw in there on you, just like when you got a trade going in on a motorcycle. It's just one more thing. Let me check another comment. Really looking forward to the Lowrider ST updates this year, 2025. Yeah, so let's see, who was that? Joseph. It looks like they are going to be making an update. Some of the rumors, and I stayed away from a lot of the rumors because I wanted to be surprised. I wanted this to be organic in terms of my reaction to what's going on when the live event comes on. And so my thought process is they're going to up the ante on the engine or the motor for the ST, maybe even do a CVO potentially. I could really see a CVO gaining steam in the Lowrider ST. I know I'd be interested. But they also did the, Enthusiast, the Tobacco Road paint job. That was absolutely gorgeous last year. And I know, Marvin Kid 87, he did a bunch of videos. He purchased one. He did a bunch of videos on that. Hop on over there and check him out. He's got a really good channel. But I agree, the Lowrider ST is a contender, especially for me too. I did a video on the Lowrider ST about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's up on my page. You can check that out. It's my review of it. I was able to test ride it again with my boy Matty Ice over in Bayside Harley Davidson in Portsmouth, Virginia. And make sure you hop over there and check that video out. But I definitely like the ST. Let's see. Mystic Shift looks like the old Skyline purple. I'm not familiar with the Skyline purple, but I could believe that. Yeah, Black Million. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Yeah, Mystic Shift is definitely a dope paint job for sure. Let's see. All right. I'll take that bet. I'm going to bed to the limit is not gone. That Harley's changed their mind and we're going to see some wild colors tonight. Okay. So on the limited, you think it's not? I don't think it. I can't say if it's gone or not. I really don't know. The web page is it's frozen right now. You can't see anything on it. I can share a page of it real quick. Let me share it real quick. So that's what the web page looks like right now. Davidson's web page. You can't do anything on it. I tried earlier to navigate it. You can't navigate the bikes. You can't do anything. So they really got it locked down, and you can't see what's going on. And I don't blame them. It takes a little while to update it, I'm sure. Let's see here. Let's see. John Sebastian, same here. I own the 17 Road Glide Ultra and a 19 Road Glide. I would like to return to a limited. Yeah, that's where I'm at, man. So the way I see my channel projecting, my future riding, all that other kind of stuff, I have a Street Glide special right now. For those of you who have checked out my channel and my social and all that other kind of stuff, I have a 2021 Street Glide special, Gauntlet Gray. I love the bike to death. And so, but that one's my sporty bike. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go to the limited, your touring style only. That's my plan. That's my, my ideal scenario. But I do want to limit it for when I start going on longer trips. I want to go all the way to California. I want to ride the one. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but out there in California, I want to ride that. From north to south. I want to ride it and see those beautiful views. So let's see what else we got in the comments here. Yeah. I hope they make the limited Ultra CVO. I only like the full dresser Harleys. Yeah, so press. So what I would tell you is, I'm a dresser guy. That's what I started out on. It makes total sense. It makes total sense that to have a dresser to me, because I like I've said in some of my other videos, when I travel, I carry a lot of stuff. I don't want to be caught without. You know what I mean? In terms of like an emergency kit, first aid, tire pump, all those kinds of things. I don't want to be caught without rain suit. That's why I like the dresser bikes, like you said, press. And I don't know if I would ever be in a CVO market. I just don't have that kind of money. I would rather, spread it across in terms of multiple bikes versus just one, and go from there. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Have you seen the Road Kings with the Lowrider ST fairing? I have. I've seen bikes that have the Lowrider ST fairing, Road Kings. I think that's a cool look, man. I think, the more we can do with our bikes and make them personalized, the better off we are. We can have those different rides. So when I go to make videos at motorcycle shows, they have stuff to show off. You know what I'm saying? And so I have a video out there at Southside Harley Davidson in Virginia Beach, where I did a video on a bike show that they had going on there, and there were some bad rides there, man. Let me tell you, there was a Parent America that was custom painted. I think the guy's Instagram is XX_glide_XX. That bike is absolutely beautiful, and he's also got the painter's name in there too. If there's something that you want to get painted, big shout out to those guys. I did a video on that, and you can check it out. Pacific Coast Highway. That's right, Scuzzy. That's what it is. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Some of the things I see on Matt Laidlaw's channel, some of those folks that are out there on the West Coast. And I was able to visit Laidlaw's Harley Davidson as well on one of my work trips. And that is a gorgeous dealership, man. They have a nice setup out there. Let's see. Is this streaming from the Harley website? So, Anthony, I am going to continue to check on YouTube and Harley's website to make sure that I get it displayed when it comes up. It should be on YouTube, is the way I understand it. It should be on YouTube, but I don't know 100% because they didn't release any links, so I'm not 100% sure. There is a build your own option now on the site. That's right. So, like I talked about a little bit, Andrew, I'm really hung up on the build your own because you've always been able to do it, but now it's a more formal setting, if you will, in terms of you actually go in and then the dealer adds these things after the fact. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I haven't been through the experience. If somebody's been through the experience of using the add-on, check it out. Let me know. Drop it in the chat over here what your experience was with that. Again, I want to neutralize my negotiation with a dealer. I want as less other things to get distracted by as possible. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can build on the website. Yes, sir. So Black Million said, yes, sir. I plan on really beating up the road on mine. I live in Georgia, so Cali is definitely a trip I'm going to try to make this summer. For sure, man, 100%. Put them miles on, man. The Beard, welcome to the conversation. I appreciate you. Appreciate you joining. Tiffany Renee, appreciate you joining. Hello. I checked out some of your videos, by the way. Good videos. Let's see. Yeah, I'm on the site as well. I'm checking a bunch of different screens to see what's going on. So that way I give everybody the best experience and I get in on it as quickly as possible. I don't want to delay the display of everything. So we're about 15 minutes out. I just want to repeat something real quick in terms of how this is going to go. If I get some more comments over here, I'll stop and talk about those. But what's going to happen with this video is I'm going to put bookmarks into the video after the fact. After the stream goes on and everything else, I'm going to put bookmarks into this video. And the reason why is because there may be gaps where something's not happening or whatever the case would be, and then we can just get in and, hit the mark or whatever the case would be. And then after the reveal is done, I plan on staying on to have some conversation. I've got some questions written down, some things that I want to go over, and anything to wrap up you guys' thoughts and so on and so forth. I definitely want to grab those and your thoughts and your comments and just get a feel for what it is that you think or how you feel about after the fact of the event. And so one thing I do want to pop out there is, what predictions do you guys have in terms of what's coming up in this event? Like I mentioned earlier, I stopped looking at the leaks. What is it? Riding the Ozarks. He has the leaks all over the place. And I just stopped looking. I don't want to know. I just want to be surprised. I want it to be organic. I don't want to know going in what's going on. It's because it says electric unicycle. Yeah, there is an electric bike out there, but I don't know about a unicycle from Harley anyway. Hoping to see the new Limited. I agree with you. Shifty attitude. Almost read that wrong. Shifty attitude. I agree with you 100%. I want to see a new Limited because I am going to be in the market for a Road Guy Limited to go along with my 2021 Street Glide Special. So we'll see how that plays out. See what Harley does, man. I'm sure they got some curveballs they're going to throw us. And then the other thing too is they're not necessarily going to give it all to us. They released stuff at Homecoming. What is that, in August, I believe it is. They've released stuff in Homecoming before. Let me switch my screen real quick. They call them the mid-year releases. Let's see, let's go ahead and switch to the YouTube tab. There we go. They call them mid-year releases. And, that can catch some folks off guard in terms of, hey, I bought earlier in the year. What in the world is going on now? You know what I'm saying? So, definitely something to look out for. But everybody has their own time and when they want to buy something. So let's see here. One of the things I wrote down is, what are you currently riding and what are you looking to buy in 2025? Obviously, it depends on what they release. But in your mind, like kind of in your imagination, what are you looking for in terms of buying in 2025 if you're looking to buy? And like I said, throw out there too what you're currently riding as well. And Scuzzy said Tobacco Fade was a mid-year release. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I couldn't recall when it came out, but like I said, I'm a big fan of that paint job, that scheme. It looks really good on a Lowrider ST, and it also looks really good on a Tri-Glide. Bayside Harley Davidson, the dealership that I work with or that I film with, they're gracious enough to allow me to film in their building and do some test rides and stuff like that. They have a Tri-Glide over there that is absolutely gorgeous with the Tobacco Fade paint job. And I was also able to do a video on the Tri-Glide as well, and that blew my mind in terms of what it offers and what you can do alternatively to two wheels. Let's see here. What do we got? So we got Adam. You're currently riding a 2024 Road Glide Limited. No plans on a new bike for a couple of years to let them work like bugs. And so I agree with you 100%. I'm not an early adopter, Adam, on most things. I like to sit back, and that's almost bad sometimes. But I like to sit back and wait and see how things are going to work out. I don't necessarily have the kind of funds to deal with, new brakes and the time to deal with, taking it back and forth to the dealership and so on and so forth. So I'm definitely waiting. I'm guessing I'm probably going to buy in 2026, but I don't know for sure. I got to wait and see how things play out. Tiffany Renee has a 2021 Road Glide and a 2024 Road Glide. I know I've seen the 2024 and I think I've seen the 2021. Definitely great bikes. I bought a new new in 2023. This is Baggers and Brews. Oh, okay, what's going on, Baggers and Brews? I bought new in 2023, so won't be buying anything for a while. I don't blame you. I have a 2021. I've got 33,000 miles on it or something like that. And I'm not looking to replace it anytime soon. And my plan is to hold on to it. You know what I mean? So I have I had a 2009 Kawasaki Vulcan that I ended up getting rid of that I really regret doing. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, you got to make choices in life and so on and so forth. Let's see here. NV7174. Let's see. Currently a Pan America 2021. Looking at a 2025 Pan America. Fair enough. So, let me ask you, NV. Why do you want to change? Are you looking for the CVO model? Are you thinking they're going to have a smaller engine? Like, what's your thoughts on that in terms of the Pan America? Flyfish, welcome back. You joined me on Monday. I appreciate you. You got a 24 CVO Road Glide ST. Not looking. If I bought one, it would be a Pan America. Fair enough. That makes sense. Scuzz Rides has a 2023 Road Rider. Mercy. Scuzz Rides has a 2023 Low Rider ST. Like I said, I test rode a 2024. Absolutely love that bike, man. It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. Jason has a 2017 Road King Special with 81,000 miles. Whoop. Man, you racking them up, aren't you? That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Definitely putting your miles on the bike. Let's see here. It is now 5:51. We have 9 minutes until the release event starts. I really appreciate y'all joining me, spending some time with me. And I can't wait to get into the actual live stream itself and see how it plays out. Let's see. Shizzo, I'm still on a 2012 and just dropped some cams in this winter. My next will be a 2017 to 2021. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, man. So you kind of like, I guess, Shizzo, what's your, you know, because I guess you just like to stay in the used market. Is that what it is? And actually, that's great. You know, let other folks get wear and tear and stuff like that. That's good stuff. Well, I'm curious, you know, kind of staying with the older models and stuff like that. Let's see. Upgrades. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because you're talking about NV717, talking about your Pan America. That makes sense. You want the upgrades, the most current stuff that they have going on with that. I got you. I'm interested to see how much detail they get into, because this is only supposed to be 30 minutes. So I'm interested to see how much detail they get into in terms of what features and things of that nature. Obviously, you got to make it down to your dealership and see what all they have going on and what the features are, but it'd be really cool. Okay, Shizzo, that makes sense. You rent on your own bike. Fair enough. Yeah. And so I call myself mechanically inclined. I know I am, but at the same time, my concern is I'm on two wheels. If something goes wrong, I might get booed for that. I might get shunned for that. I get it. But my point is, I want to have someone who knows what they're doing, working on it. And right now, I just don't have the time or the effort to do that. I even take my stuff to get service for the oil change, man. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, appreciate you sharing, Shizzo. Let's see. Motobike Joe, you got a 2021 CVO Limited. Just put in leather suspension, front and back. Man, that's a killer move right there. I have a 2021 Street Glide Special, and I did the rears, but I never did the front. The rears was a good move for me. It feels really good, but I really wish I would have done the fronts. But this is my first Harley, and I honestly didn't know what I was getting into in terms of the options, the customization, the planning. Like, especially since I have my channel right now, I'm going to want to plan out my next bike. What's going to be my upgrade? I want to have all of that done. And then I also want to have my money straight as well. Obviously, you know, because you're not getting any parts. My channel isn't doing well enough to get parts for free. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll be there by that time. But my point is, I want to have a plan for my upgrades and everything I'm going to do. I did quite a few things and I captured some of them on my channel. You can check those videos out. But for sure, when I get my next bike, I want to have a plan. Let's see here. Gregory, you got a 2019 Road King Special with 33,000 miles, a 2006 Sportster 1200C with 38,000 miles. Okay, so you're splitting the miles between the different bikes. I got you. Good stuff. Gary, you got a 2013 Geezer Glide. Taking it down for the 50,000 mile service. Yep, I got you. Yeah, we definitely got to keep these bikes serviced. Make sure they're up to the task and the driving for the riding season that we're gonna do. That totally makes sense. Man, they're making me nervous in terms of posting the link. Let's see here. I'm sure it'll happen. Give me a little bit of buffer time. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Brian K, you said you're riding a 15 street glide and a 14 road glide. Fair enough. Yeah, man. Shizzo upgraded to Wilbur's suspension front and rear. I can't case Harley prices either. Okay. Just GQ. What's going on, boss? Said the leader of the Peace Army in the house. Go ahead now. I need a Road Glide Ultra CVO in the new model style. Yeah, man. I was saying earlier, I don't have the CVO money. But if I ever did, that would be close to what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I can't chase Harley prices either. I hear you. Yeah. But hey, for any of you guys that are on, both Tiffany Renee and GQ, hop over and check out their channels, man. They do great work. They do make great videos, and definitely an inspiration for me in terms of the things that I make and stuff like that. And looking to definitely travel more myself and all that other kind of stuff. But hop over and check those channels out. Good folks, man. Have really positive channels and keep things on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? But let's see here. We got 4 minutes, getting a little bit closer. Let's see here. We got 4 minutes. So real quick, I hate to talk about the negative, but what models do you think are going away? You know what I'm saying? Because they, the lineup gets pretty thick and pretty stagnant, and so, some of these bikes might need to go away. The economy is not getting any better. There's a lot of things going on in the world, and by no means is that a political statement, but I'm just saying there's a lot of things going on in the world, a lot of unpredictability. So what models do you think are going to go away? Are there any predictions on that? I know that's probably the less talked about, but we talked about earlier that the limited might go away. Like if they go with this kit situation, I'm not okay with that. And it's not like it matters, it's not like I'm going to change anything, but I'm not okay with that. Let's see. In my opinion, the first items to customize your ride should be seat and bars. Fair enough. I will tell you real quick. I got 3 minutes left. I'll tell you real quick, Jason. I was caught off guard because I bought my first Harley in 2021. It wasn't my first bike, but it was my first Harley. I was caught off guard as I'm walking through how they take you through and do the shop tour, the building tour, the dealership tour, excuse me. He asked me what I want to change on the bike. I'm like, man, I just bought it. What do you mean, what do I want to change? You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking I'm in this thing for how much money? And you asked me what I want to change? Now that I've been in the Harley family for a minute, I understand it. I get it. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, Baggers and Brews, I haven't been inspired with the 2024, 2025 colors. Glad I grabbed the 2023 Prospect Gold when I did. I hear you. Yeah, man. Paint job definitely matters. Got to be on top of that. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. GQ said, I started on a Road King special, honestly. Need to bring back the Road King Classic with hard bags. Okay. All right. I hear you. Yeah, that's a gorgeous bike. Let's see here. Scuzz Rides, Sportster, Nightster, Merge, or something. I hear you. Yeah, they're those bikes in that level. There's a lot of them, and I don't know that they're selling many of them. Let's see. We got 1 minute left until the event starts. I want to make sure I'm on top of it. So I'm going to pause talking out of the chat on the side. Let me see what I got going on here. Let's see what the website's doing. Again, I appreciate y'all joining me, having this conversation, enjoying this experience together. And I'm trying to make sure that I get into it. Bear with me here just a minute. I'm clicking all over the place, checking a bunch of things. Let's see. It is 6 o'clock on the number. I'm loading their website on one side and YouTube on the other. If you're seeing how the video is coming up and what you're doing, let's see here. Give me a shout. I'm checking on multiple things right now, so bear with me. And check my email real quick, see if they sent me a link. Come on now. What's going on? Let me look over here on the chat. Hate that they don't have a countdown or a clear direction. I agree 100%. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I don't remember it being that way last year. In terms of, I could have sworn they provided a link or something like that last year. So now I'm sitting here reloading a bunch of times to wait and see what's going on. I'm putting on some music real quick while we're waiting. And hopefully they get online here soon. It's up on the website. Okay, I'm going to reload. Let me check. Let's see, Sport 2025 bikes. The site, I see that the website, let me turn this back down. I see that the website has released the 2025s. I'm looking for the live stream though. Let's see what I got over here. I hope their website have a good server. It might crash. Website definitely up. Yeah, the website is up and updated right now. No video, but models uploaded on the website. I agree. Let's see here. They have to have a video event. I can't see them not doing that. Website's loading right now. It's just spinning for me. Let me go to the home page. If they are not doing a release event, I'm going to, let's see, I hope their website has a good server. Yep. If they're not doing a release event, I'm going to pull up the web page and go through the things that are out. I can't see them not doing a video though. And to be honest with you, they never said that I saw. They never said they were doing a video. They never provided a link or anything. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the chat. So, what'd I do? Okay. I'm keeping an eye on the chat. So if you come across a link to the actual reveal, they do have some things up here and I can see it right now. I didn't want to really get started. Oh man. CVO Road Glide. Woo. Look at that. Sorry, got distracted. Let's see. It's Harley Davidson. Yeah, I get you. Let's see. Street Glide Ultra on the website. Okay. Let me see here. So, like I said, if they don't pop up a video here soon on YouTube or somewhere thereabouts, I'm just going to go ahead and start going through the page and get you guys' reactions in the chat over here. I don't want to, keep stalling, but it looks like that's the case. Miles to Men. Let's see, what is this? 3 weeks ago. There's no live. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, let's see, the video is posted at the link I just sent. Okay. I don't have, let's see here. Valet at your own risk, push the limits, ADV. Let's see. They have a video at the top of the page. Click the picture. They have a video at the top of the page. Click the picture. I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Can you tell me how it reads? What it reads that I need to click? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, man. Let me see. Shopping tools, 2025 Lowrider ST. Yeah, Ultra, Street Glide Ultra. Okay, all right. So they are actually building an Ultra. That's good. Demo days. Exploratory. Yeah, I'm not seeing a video, guys. Let's see here. Let me check one other thing, and then we're just going to start going through the models then. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Very interesting. Curveball like a champ, man. All right, so going through these things until I can find the video. Website is crashing, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. It wouldn't surprise me. But I'm going to go ahead and start going through these, and hopefully you guys stay around. So we got a CVO Road Glide and Street Glide. And this paint job right off the top, I'm more in a Road Glide mood, so I'm going to start there. But this paint job right off the top, I'm interested in what they, oh, wow, look at that. Now that's different. I sent link. Okay. Well, there is the link is not coming up in the chat. I don't know if they block them or what. I'm not 100% sure. But look at this CVO. It's got the 121. Is this the VVT? Yeah, it is the VVT. That's different in chrome. And then you've also got the scorch chrome. Okay. So this is, what are they calling this? Raven Fade. Oh, that's pretty tight right there. Look at that. And then it's also in Poison Berry. Okay. All right. They're stepping it up this year, huh? Look at that. That's definitely different. A little bit more stylish, if you will. And then in regular chrome, you've got the blue streak is what they're calling the CVO right here. Let's see. You got your Road King Special. You got your CVO Road Glide. Looks like the, I'm sorry. I meant to put Street Glide. Wow, yeah, their website's struggling. Riding the Ozarks having issues with AC's website. No videos showing either. Yeah, that's very strange. And like even right now, the website isn't loading with the Street Glide. Street Glide Ultra is new. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm going to hop over there here in just a minute as soon as the website loads up. I tell you, it's crazy to me. Definitely some cool stuff. Yeah. And, you know, folks, yeah, I'll keep it positive. But anyway, my point is, I think it's always cool to see what's new, even if you're not buying, even if it's not for you, to see what's new and see what's going on. Let me, let's see. Let me try to skip around. CVO Road and Street Glide this year. Yeah, you got it. Man, their website is struggling. Y'all see what I'm not, let me blow it up. I'm sorry. There we go. Let me blow this up so you can stop looking at me. There we go. But their website's just struggling. It is absolutely struggling. But Bike Builder link works. Okay. And so you did see that there's a Street Glide Ultra. What are your thoughts on that? What mood are you in for? And I'm glad that this is a bike coming from the factory versus something that you have to build locally. Looks like they're bringing out some high fashion colors. Yeah, they definitely did there's definitely a lot of graphics involved in the CVO. There we go. Here we go. Okay. There's definitely a lot of graphics. So they completely changed the way it's displayed. So here's the Street Glide Ultra. You see that with the lowers. It's got the tour pack on the back, the whole 9 yards. There was some talk about the tour pack being redesigned, and we'll go through that here in just a minute. But we already looked through the CVO Street Glide and CVO Road Glide. These paint jobs are very dynamic and they're very busy. They do look good, but Tiffany rode a turbo. I won't tell anyone else. Yeah, I saw that video. Let's see. But let's see. Let's go ahead and and then you have a CVO Road Glide ST. Okay. So you do not have the Road Glide Limited. It looks like you only have the Street Glide Ultra. Okay. So let's get to the paint jobs here. And I want to say they changed the way the tour pack is designed too. But this color is called Blue Burst, and you've got some pinstriping and stuff like that. This is on the chrome trim. You got your Billiard Gray, which is obviously your stock color. You got your Vivid Black. Let's see here. And then you have Whiskey Fire and Vivid Black. Okay, so a two-tone job there. And you got your lowers, and it's a 117. Okay. Let's see. Tank emblem looks sick. That is pretty cool. That's different. I like the tank emblems on the carryover model touring bikes, the Street Glide and Road Glide, how the color combination is. I really do like that. That's awesome. Okay, and then in the black trim, let's see what we got here. You got your Whiskey Fire and Vivid Black. There's a Pan Am ST. Okay, I'm going to hop over there in here in just a minute. You got your Billiard Gray in the black trim. You got your Vivid Black, obviously. That's too much black for me. Honestly, there can be too much, and I think that's it. You got your Blue Burst with the black trim. Whiskey Fire, Vivid Black. We talked about that. And then the Iron Horse Metallic. I have not seen this color in person yet. I don't think the internet does it justice. I'm pretty sure that's the case, but I definitely want to check it out. Now, one thing I do see is on the tour pack, unfortunately, there's no light back here. Me personally, I want a light. Stock from the factory. I don't necessarily understand why they took that off. And correct me if I'm wrong, if that hasn't been a thing in the past, but I could have sworn there was a light on here stock. Let's see. No speakers on the tour pack. Yep. That's bogus. I agree 100%. Let me see what the price is. So $30,749. And so last year's Ultra or Limited was $32,999 or something, I think, if I remember correctly. So they did take a little bit off, but you're losing speakers, like you said. No speakers on the tour pack. That's not cool. Light comes on the Ultra Limited, not the Ultra. Okay, fair enough. Thanks, Tiffany Renee. Let's see here. And then you have the Mystic Shift. And I've talked about this paint job. You got to go see it in person. You have to see it in person, the paint job. It doesn't do it justice online. It's not as purple as you think, but it's also not as blue as this either. It's definitely not. Let's see. Yeah, the tour pack lights have always been good for rider visibility. No rear speakers on the tour pack, but build your own, puts them on the bags. I got you. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, so let's hop over to the Pan Am Adventure Touring. Let's see here. See what they got. So they have a Pan America 1250 Special, a Pan America 1250 ST, and then a CVO Pan America. And so, okay, so they did a CVO Pan America last year too. Okay. All right. I like the one from last year better, but I get it in terms of the paint job anyway. I don't know specs wise what all is going on, but I get it. I see it. Oh, let me get this out of the way. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get this banner out of the way. Y'all got to call me out on this stuff, man. Let's see here. There we go. Get that out of the way. So that's the 2025 Pan Am CVO. Hey, I appreciate everybody joining the stream. Got a high number of folks in here that were not in here before. I appreciate that. Let's see. Let's go back to the, let's see, the 1250 and then the 1250 Special. Okay. So that's the ST. This is the CVO, the Pan America 1250 ST. That's pretty sharp looking there. And that comes in Brilliant Red, Vivid Black, and Billiard Gray. That Billiard Gray actually looks pretty good. Let's see. No rear speakers on the tour pack. Yeah, what happened to the speakers on the tour pack? Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow. But like one of the other folks said, if you can add them after the fact, I'm sure, aftermarket is great with Harley, as we well know. And there'll be people making pods and stuff like that for you to have. That you shouldn't have to do that, but it does. And so Mike is saying the ST comes with smaller wheels and street tires. Okay, let me go back. See if I can catch that in my. Let's see here. See if I can catch that. And if anybody comes across the video, because they, I feel kind of cheated. They didn't put out a video. I can see that now, Mike. Thanks for pointing that out. It definitely has the smaller tires. I can see that the CVO special in the ST. I'll be interested to see, once folks get a hold of these things. Obviously, the ST is a little bit more sporty. You could tell the difference when I was going back and forth there. It has a shorter windshield, and I don't know if they've done anything else performance-wise. But this is what some folks were talking about in terms of making this more, what's the word? More youthful, or making it more attractive to younger folks to match up with Indians and their FGR or something like that. So maybe this is their entry into that market. Only time will tell, especially as people get to ride it and stuff like that. Let's see here. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to go to the cruiser lineup. And if there's something, wow, slow down, Jeff. If there is something specific that you want to see, by all means, give me a shout. Let's look at it. And we'll go from there. So this is the Lowrider ST. I believe this is the Iron Horse Metallic. Let's see here. It's got the 117. Can I zoom in? Let's see here. Design, performance. 117 high output motor with the heavy breather is what they have released. And then they also changed. They don't have that little teeny, I won't say little teeny because you can see it. But they changed to an actual old school analog. It looks like it's analog speedometer and what have you. What do you think about the 2025 Black ST? I'm going to go back to it here in a minute. I'm not 100% sure. I'm taking in a lot right now. And like I said, I appreciate y'all being on. I'm just trying to scoot around and show as many things as I can. But this Lowrider ST, man, that looks like it's an analog speedometer. And then you also have your digital portion right down here. It's a little bit larger. Some people complained about the little screen and that they couldn't see. But, that's a kind of a vintage look, if you will. Let's see. I sent you a video link in Insta. Okay, let me check it out. I'm not sure why it wasn't readily available. Let's see here. Thanks, Scuzz Rides. Let me hop over and check it out and get in my messages. Okay, let's go ahead and share the screen, get the audio going. Thanks, Scuzz Rides. All right, here we go. I'm going to mute myself.
All right, listen up.
We ride with you.
For over 120 years, we've made the best damn motorcycles in the world. We weathered wars, recessions, and plenty of hard times. Born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and assembled by hardworking folks who pour themselves into every detail, every mile, and every rider who throws a leg over one of our bikes. These machines are a tribute to the American spirit, a bridge to freedom, adventure, and the thrill of the ride. Forged on the open road by those who live it. Our legacy is built on the courage to defy convention. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama, no bullshit. Just the open road and our love of the ride. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
So that's pretty interesting. That appears to be all the video was. Yeah, that looks like that was it, man. Let me see. I'll hit the skip. Yeah, that was it. Man, they killing me, dude. They killing me. I don't. It is what it is. I'm not gonna knock them for it. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Anyway, so the Lowrider ST, like I said, I've been looking to check this out. You know, like I said, I rode one in the video. Okay, this is the Midnight Firestorm. Look at that. Now, if you haven't seen the Midnight Firestorm on a road glide, it looks great, man. It looks great in person. And I was questioning the flames initially, but it looks really good and it's not overbearing. And then the Iron Horse Metallic for the Lowrider ST, the Brilliant Red, Vivid Black, and then your Billiard Gray. And then you also have your chrome trim. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. They didn't do chrome trim in the Lowrider ST before this, did they? It's cold here, but woo, my blood is on fire. I agree with you, Shizzo, man. I talk about under-deliver, man. And so here's the thing. This is your showcase. You have people, like, so for instance, we have 160 people on this live stream. This is your showcase to show people what it is that you've done. And you put out like a 3-minute clip. And again, I'm going to keep it all positive. I don't want to be negative, but I was pumped up for more. But I'm thinking that they're going to have, maybe they'll have additional videos coming out. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, nope, it's new logo on tank with chrome. Yep, that's what I thought as far as the ST goes. That definitely offers a different look and a different, you know, group of people to what's the word? To attract. You know what I'm saying? So we've gone through the Pan Am. We've gone through, let's see, the cruiser lineup, the Lowrider ST. I don't know that there's anything else new, but I know what I'm interested in terms of the Lowrider ST. And that's why I wanted to pay attention to that. If there's something else you want me to look at, by all means, let me know. Let me see, is this Heritage new? I don't think. Yeah, that's a new. So this is a new Heritage Classic. Let's see. They now have lowers on the Road Glide. Yeah, I'm gonna back up to that, get back to the touring, because that's where the bread and butter is for me, the dressers. I just wanted to kind of skip around a little bit. But this Heritage, man, they've got a lot of paint options. It's in the black trim, but they've got a lot of paint options. And so they've done a lot of pinstriping this year too. Definitely some design changes, if you will. I don't know. And it's also got the 117 the Heritage does. They did well with the colors this year. I agree 100%. Lowrider ST has new gauge. Yep, it has a new gauge. I saw that. And the new controls. You're right. As I was scrolling down, they did. So let me get back to the dressers real quick. Let's see. Road King Special. Okay, yep, good to go there. Street Glide, Road Glide, Street Glide Ultra, CVO Street Glide. We looked at that. That's a gorgeous paint job there. The Ultra Limited. There we go. Okay. I see. And then the Road Glide Limited. Okay. Oh, no. What did they do here? So that's still a 2024. So now, mind you, think about mid-year releases. If they are going to do a mid-year release, will it be a 2025 Road Glide Limited with the new paint, with the new body style? You know, that's still a possibility. So I don't want to get down on it right now. They got to save stuff for August, you know. But let me see. The Ultra Limited. Let me get in here. So the Ultra Limited is still a 2024 style. Okay. But I can see where the light is and the speakers and things of that nature. So maybe that's the differentiator this year. Maybe they're going to do a mid-year release and have that be your Ultra Limited. Excuse me. And then also your Road Glide Limited. So still, you know, we got to just sit and wait and see. But that is what it is. Let me see. Let me go over here. It won't be sold in 2025. Adam said the Ultra Limited, and you're thinking the Road Glide Limited won't be sold in 2025? Right, I agree. Oh, yeah. I saw that. They were 2024 models. They don't have 2025 stuff up there yet. But like I said, they could do the mid-year releases, and along with like the Enthusiast Collection and stuff like that, just kind of build some anticipation and stuff like that. Let's see here. So let me go back to, let's see, these CVOs. I love this paint job. This is the 121 high output that we're going to be upgrading to a CVO potentially. Well, this is what you got. These are gorgeous. New Road Glide has lowers for the chopped engine guards. Essentially, you can build it. I got you. Fair enough. Yeah, so you can get in there and do that. That is a sick paint job. I agree 100%. I'm a Raiders fan, like I said to y'all earlier. This paint job goes right along with what I would like. You know what I'm saying? The bike builder on the Road Glide has a limited build. Okay, so there's options. Yep, that Raven Fade. Yeah, you're right. I do like this. It's not for me, but I do like it, and I can understand why they put it out there. It's called Poison Berry. Let's see here. And then the Road Glide CVO. Let's see what the ST came in. Last year video was so dope, but what happened this year? Brian K., I don't know, man. Especially with me hosting this live stream, I'm looking for them to take maybe 20, 30 minutes away from me, and they did not do that. That was like 5 minutes worth. Thanks to Scuzz Rise for giving me that video, but I'm underwhelmed in that aspect. Poison Berry, definitely a Tiffany bike. You said that, man. I didn't. I don't know. That's for her to say. Let's see, but you got your ST here, Rally Red with the 121 high output. There is a 2025 Ultra Street Glide. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Let's see. So you got your black trim. You have your Mercury Silver is what this is called. I do like this racing, what's the word, wording. I do really like that. So Mercury Silver, interesting. And this is starting at $44,999, so $45,000. The Road Glide ST. And then you've got, hot lap. Look at that. Now tell me what you think about that. That's too much for me. I get it, but it's too much for me. Really? You like that, Shizzo? Okay, fair enough. That's too much for me. I can appreciate the innovation, the out of the box, but I don't like it. I dig that, but I'm 35. He said, I agree with you, Civilized Savage. I'm not a fan. And I'm not harsh on paint jobs either. I'm just not a fan of that. Let me go through the let's see. The Road Glide. I like the painting logo over the emblems. I can see that. Yeah. The one before. Yeah, I agree. So this, I think, is tough. I like this. I got that from my son. This is tough. I like this. I don't know if I buy it, but I like it. It's really good looking. And so that is, let's see, that's a chrome trim. And then the scorched chrome, I want to say this is like that Darth Vader chrome that I really like. I have it on my, what do you call it? My Chevy Silverado. But this is tough. I love that. Let's see. That's so much for me as well. I got a 2024 black. Those red patches, no, I agree, Black Ice. I don't like it one bit. I don't. It's not for me. I'm going to put it that way. But let me go back to the Ultra because that's what a lot of us were talking about. And then we'll have some conversation. I'll sit it on the screen real quick and we'll have some conversation. Like I said, I really appreciate y'all joining me. The video from Harley was a little underwhelming. I am going to be putting bookmarks in this video so that way folks can skip around and stuff like that when they revisit it. But I appreciate y'all joining me and spending some time on here chatting about these bikes, these 2025 releases. But this is the Ultra Limited, in Blue Burst with some pinstriping. Let me see here. Mike says, I think they are trying too much with that paint. I don't like it. Yeah, I hear you. Adam says, use the bike builder. Pretty cool options, especially with the bars. You know what? After I get done with the Ultra, I'm going to go into the bike builder because I haven't messed with it at all. Again, I'm not close to buying just yet, but I do want to have a good sense about what I want to do when I do go to buy. So and I'm going to drop this in you guys' lap and you can kind of see what you think over here in the chat. These lowers, there was some leaks of how they look. And some people think they're too close to the Indian. They think they look too close to the Indian, the way they're designed and so on and so forth. What do you think? Do you care? Do you not care? Like, what are your thoughts on that? I'm curious to know. But anyway, so my plan is I want to get a Road Glide Limited. I'm going to go through the paint jobs while I'm talking. I want to get a Road Glide Limited, and I want to speaker this thing out. I want to go to one of these shops like Volunteer Audio or MVS Audio or one of those folks, and I want to get speakers in the lowers. I want to get speakers on the tour pack. I don't know if I would do one in the bags or not, because obviously you're using space at that point. But if I can get them in the lowers and then get my my fairing speakers replaced and then the tour pack, that'd be nice, man. I want me a nice system. Right now, my 2021, I've got Hertz 6.5s in the fairing, the SPL shows, and I've got 6x9s in the bags, and those things pump. But I know there's better. But anyway, let me go to the bike builder. Let's see. Explore bikes. Explore the lineup, test ride, build your own. Let's see if this is a bike builder. Okay, so build your dream bike. So we'll go ahead and do, let's say, I'll do a road glide. Because if I was looking, let's see, HD is crashing. Tell me what you mean, Willie. They look like Indian lowers, I agree. The lowers look like Indian-ish, but I'm not mad at it. You know, I want some more curves. I think they're too sharp. Yeah, no taillight on the tour pack. I was told that, and I saw that those only come on the Ultra Limited, not on the Ultra. So that's why the light isn't there. I saw the same thing and I called it out and I was like, what in the world? Let's see. So let me see. Build your own. Feel like I'm at a car dealership doing this versus anything else. So I'm going to build what I would like to have, at least right now anyway. Let's see. So I would go black trim. Build your gray. No. Iron Heights Metallic. Midnight Firestorm. Let's just go Midnight Firestorm. Nope. See, again, I got to see this in person. I'm going to go Iron House Metallic. Let's see here. I wonder what's in the lower since they are liquid cool now. That's a good question. No idea. I don't know. But this is the bike builder. You get a 3D view. They got really smart on this, it looks like, because the 3D view isn't available in the normal screens. But you got your 3D view right there. Let's walk through this real quick. And you can zoom in. Okay. Good deal. So right now, as we sit, we're at $30,200. MVS did my 2021 CVO Limited. Yeah, Press. Were you impressed with the work? It looks like they do great work on the job. Okay, hit customize. Thanks, Adam. I'm going to do that. All right. Yeah, let's. You know what? Nope. I'm gonna do Whiskey Firestorm. Now that's gorgeous. I'm gonna leave it there. Anyway, so customize. So sissy bar. Let's click that on. Yeah. No. Let's go ahead and take that off. Luggage rack. Okay. All right. Let's see. Air wing detachable and 4-point darkening harness. Okay. All right. Get a grip, hand grips. So I'm a heated grip kind of guy. Got to have heated grips. I get cold real easy. I ain't messing around with that. So stock chop tour pack is going to cost you $2,000. Okay. King tour pack going to cost you $2,500. And again, like we talked about, no speaker pods, but this is obviously you wouldn't necessarily get that anyway. If I'm being honest, I ride their quality is crap. Who's that? Let's see. HD is crap. Oh, okay. You know, I think it's just like anything else, man. And I'm not going to go off on a tangent on that, Willie Vet, but I think it's just like anything else. Like Chevy's quality is struggling. I have a Chevy. It just is what it is. Yeah, Big Johnson for sure. Heated grips are a must, an absolute must. Let's see. So let's see. Got a windshield. Not sporty to me. I wouldn't put that on my bike. Day tripper. Okay, so that looks like that includes the sissy bar or the sissy bar, and then your heat shields down here. So fairing lowers. They're the lowers on that. There you go. And you can't. Let me zoom in here. That's as far as it'll go. I can't. It looks like those are just going to be storage locations, but it is good that it's on the chopped. Oh, that's a different guard. So you see the guard goes up here now. I'm pretty sure my engine guard does not go up there. It goes straight across. So that's what's different about it. I don't know if that's stock on the 2023 and a half and 2024s or not, but that's what it looks like right there with the lowers on it. And that'll set you back $386. That's not awful. That's not bad. Let's see, Road Guide limited package. Okay, so you get the tour pack, the lowers. Let's see. Looks like you also get the floorboards for the passenger. What else is on here? The quality versus price is a hard no. Yeah, I got you. I hear you, Willie Vet. Everybody's got their reasons. You know what I mean, for those things. Performance, wedge air cleaner. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a big fan of that air cleaner. I want to say Tiffany Renee has that on her bike. To me, this makes it. Right now, I can't remember the air cleaner that I have, but it's the round air cleaner. I really like that one. Let's see. Heavy breather air cleaner. Change. Okay, so there's your heavy breather air cleaner. Let's see. For the limited package, they maintained about the same pricing as the 2024 and earlier limited. Fair enough. Without the speakers, it looks a bit unfinished. I agree, Civilized Savage. I don't like the way that looks. But like I was saying, and we all know this, you're going to be able to customize a crap out of this aftermarket, whatever the case may be. Moto bar. Let's see what that is. Oh, okay. All right. Got your what do you call it? I can't remember. I can't think of what it is I'm trying to call it. But your raised bars here. I don't want to call them T-bars, but your raised bars here. Let me take that back off. Okay. So you got your moto bar that looks like it lifts it up. What? Maybe I would put those on. I ain't going to lie to you. I would definitely put those on. Looks like it lifts it. Let's see if the specs are on there. It raises it 6 inches, it says. Okay. For about $800. I would definitely, let me back up. I would definitely put that on my bike. That looks good. Let's see. Risers. Yep, risers. Thank you. Switchback seat. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Rear tip over protection. Front tip over protection. ST package. Let's see what that's got. So the ST package takes away the fairings, obviously, that I had on there. The lowers, excuse me. Let's see, change. Okay, so you've got different floorboards right here. You've got the heavy breather intake, and then you also got the different seat there for the ST package. Let's see here. Performance forged wheels. I'm not going to put those up. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and put that up there. Let's see. Okay, those wheels kind of look good. They look great. However, they look great. They do look great. I agree. Yeah, you're right. Carbon fiber package. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so you can throw you a little bit of carbon fiber on there if that's your thing. A lot of options. I'm a big fan of this, man, because you can see what's available to you right out there in front. Granted, it's going to add. We've added almost $7,000 to our build, but it's all good. Let's see. Check out the ST package. MVS Audio is #1 for audio, and All American Cycles is the best for performance. These 25s is okay, but I wanted a 25 and a limited CVO, a limited road glide. Like I said, I think we need to hold on to the mid-year release if that's what you're looking for. And again, I know nothing. I'm just speculating, but I think the mid-year release might be favorable for what you're looking for there. And as far as All American Cycles, if that's the same one that I think you're talking about with what's his name, Official Matt. They look like they put out some tough work, man. It's far away from where I live, but they look like they put out some tough work. Let's see here. So you got stage 2 fairing speakers, stage 3 fairing speakers, and then you got the saddlebag speakers. So you get those added on. And again, my understanding is with these builds or these kits is the bike will come to the dealership and the dealership will put these things on. That's my understanding. Talking about the risers might be easy, look better than stock. If that's what you're talking about, I agree 100%. And then so you got your style, your adversary hand and foot. So you got some trim accessories here, I see. Yeah, the floorboards, the brake pedal, all that kind of stuff. That looks pretty tough, especially on this Whiskey Fire. That looks really good on the Whiskey Fire. Hand grips, look at that. But yeah, again, you got to have the heated grips. Let's see here. ape handlebar. See what that looks like. Okay. So you got your apes there. Let me take that back off. See what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, so they go up, looks like a couple inches, and then back a little bit. All right. Fuse handlebar. Okay. That's pretty tough, especially offered stock from Harley. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Let's see. Switchback seat, no profile seat. Okay. Special package black. What is that? Okay. So this is a special package black. Looks like a solo seat with a pillion on it. All that other kind of stuff. Man, so they've got a lot of options out there. Yeah, I like those bars too, if that's what you're talking about, Mike Beasy. A lot of options out there. So I'm going to get on to some of the conversation that I have down here written down. I have about another 20 minutes. I'm going to hang on and continue to look and look through the website and stuff like that. If you guys have something specific you want to see or you want to talk about it, drop it over in the chat. I'm going to leave this up right now. Let me see. I was anticipating a video. So one of the questions I wrote down was, what do you like the least? Well, they didn't give us anything to kind of look over, man. You got to get on the website and find it yourself. I guess it is what it is. I just don't think they necessarily did themselves any favors with doing it that way. But it kind of is what it is. But the things that I was looking for in terms of the, let's see. The things that I was looking for in terms of the Lowrider ST and then the CVO models, and then what they were going to do with the limited line, or in this case, the Ultra, or whatever the case would be. Those are the things that I wanted to see. And so, they kind of let the cat out of the bag already. They had like a 3-minute video. One of the folks, Scuzz Rides, dropped the video link in to me. And let me see if I can share it with you. I don't know if I can or not. But I will share the link with you. And so I'm going to drop it in the chat here. Let's see if it works. There it is. So it was like a 3-minute video. No, it was 1 minute and 43 seconds. Yeah, it did work. Yeah. It was like 1 minute and 43 seconds. Nowhere near what I was expecting, especially for, to host a live stream and stuff. But I really appreciate y'all getting on and sharing your time with me to talk motorcycles and to support the channel. Like I said before, hop on over to my channel, check out my videos. I've got a variety of videos, always looking for positive feedback, encouragement in terms of, the different things that folks want to see, different avenues I can go down and stuff like that. But again, this is the bike builder. That was one of the suggestions. No, it's not a long video at all. This was the bike builder. That was one of the suggestions. Appreciate y'all doing that. Let me see. Yeah, there were several local dealers that hosted in-person watch parties. And maybe that's a theme this year, because I know there was a local dealer here in the Hampton Road 757 that had local watch parties. Next year, I would love to do a live stream in a dealership, partner with a dealership and do a live stream. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't do a bunch of complaining, because like, this is a big corporation. They do whatever they want, but like, that blows my mind. I don't really know. But let me look at a couple other things to see if, it looks like, let me go into the sport lineup. Let's see. I'm subscribing now. Thanks, Mike Beasley. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, man. Let's see, 2025 sport models. So they kept the sport models around. Did they eliminate anything here? They had the Nitzer, the Nitzer Special, and Sports Direct. So I don't think they eliminated anything here. I'm not going to go into any kind of detail about it, but again, like we talked about, in the adventure touring, you have your 1250 Special, you have your 1250 ST, which I think is a good ad. I'll be interested to see when people review those and stuff like that. And then you have your Pan America CVO. Thanks, Big Johnson. Appreciate you subscribing. Let's see. New video Harley dropped on Harley YouTube. All right, I'm heading over there. Let's see what we got. Built for Bold 5 minutes ago on the road. So they've released a series of videos. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go through these. I definitely ask you to stick around. Thanks for dropping that in there, Scuzz. I'm gonna go ahead and go through these, and then we'll wrap things up. Let's see. It's the same bike as a 2024, right? Other than the color options, my question is, if you built one with everything you want, what would the final price be? Astronomical. That's what the price would be, Shizzo. Astronomical. We were at $39,000, man. But again, you can't blame them. I'm getting ready to show the videos. I'm going to stop talking here in a minute. I'm going to show the videos. I can't blame them for giving an option for you to build it the way you want it. We're going to have to pay the price. And would you rather pay it up front and get everything the way you want it straight from Harley, or do you want to aftermarket, or how do you want to do it? Everybody has their own way of going about it. I know I'm not telling you guys nothing you don't know, but everybody has their own way of going about creating their bike. Me, I would like to get as much probably HD as possible within reason. I run Tab Performance slip-ons, for example. I wouldn't necessarily do HD slip-ons. You know what I mean? So it would be the price of a cruise ship. All right, I'm going to go ahead and run these videos and take a break as far as talking. I'm just going to go from left to right in terms of how they're displayed on the website. But they did release a bunch of videos. So I'm just going to hit play all. Make sure I got the right, share this tab. There we go. I'm just going to hit play all, and then we'll sit and watch. I think this is the one they already showed. Yeah, this is the one they already showed, but I'm just going to let it play.
All right, listen up.
We ride with you.
For over 120 years, we've made the best damn motorcycles in the world. We've weathered wars, recessions, and plenty of hard times. Born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and assembled by hardworking folks who pour themselves into every detail, every mile, and every rider who throws a leg over one of our bikes. These machines are a tribute to the American spirit, a bridge to freedom, adventure, and the thrill of the ride. Forged on the open road by those who live it. Our legacy is built on the courage to defy convention. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama, no bullshit. Just the open road and our love of the ride. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Thinking about going solar, but not sure whether it's worth it for your home? Well, before you get quotes, there are 3 things you need to know about going solar and
Pack it, store it, ship it. If you need a box, Grainger has it, with over 1,700 types of boxes in stock.
Please take your ticket.
To me, the most exciting part of Harley Davidson is that intersection between functionality and emotion. Whether you're riding a Harley Davidson, looking at a Harley Davidson, or you're listening to a Harley Davidson, it should be a characterful experience. And that's how we get there with paint and graphics. We're constantly trying to get you to get closer to the bike, to look at the details. The Harley Davidson Factory Custom Paint and Graphics program gives really highly desirable paint and graphic schemes to our riders. It's factory installed by the experts at Harley Davidson and the folks who live and breathe this stuff. We wanted it out of the box, on the motorcycle, and delivered directly to you through your dealership with the same warranty that any standard color would have. There are 3 factory custom colorways offered on a number of bikes for 2025. Mystic Shift. Its hue shifts dramatically from dark gunmetal to purple to blue to almost orange. The closer you get to it, the more the paint reveals itself to you, whether it's the size of the flake that's in the paint or it's the way it's shifting depending on where the sun is. It's like the paint job is sort of alive and it's changing depending on the environment. Also in the 2025 Factory Custom Paint and Graphic Collection, we're bringing flames back. We're doing it in a really cool way with ghost flames. Whiskey Firestorm and Midnight Firestorm. So we have a warm space and we have a slightly cooler space, depending on what you desire. There's another level of sophistication with these. They're not sort of in your face. In certain lighting situations, you don't even see the flames. And then the sun hits it a certain way as you're going by and the flames light up. We are unquestionably the leaders in innovation in terms of execution, the amount of time and rigor and the amount of engineering that goes into the paints themselves. We're constantly trying to outdo what we did the year prior. Discovery is a really important part of the Harley Davidson brand and DNA. Get to the dealership, ask the dealer to roll it outside, look at it in the sunlight, and really that's when these things come to life. That's when you really start to understand the level of execution and quality that we've delivered with this collection. Until you do that, you really haven't had the full experience.
All right. So that was something in terms of, video. It was weird. One of the folks put in the chat.
Hey guys, did you know some drivers are?
It was weird. One of the folks put in the chat, like none of the other videos had narration. And when they put that narration in there, obviously that makes all the difference in the world. And so what I will tell you is that video that they had, obviously, because they have professionals doing this. I'm by no means a professional. But that video that they had with the paint schemes, and you can kind of see down here, this is the video I did, and I'm just gonna.
Hey, what is going on, y'all? Today
I'm gonna shift off of this real quick. I just want to show
carryover
you
models. So while I'm here enjoying these 2025 models, these new paint schemes,
so
I wanted to remind you about the live stream that I have.
You have
on the
to see it in person. That Mystic
Thursday,
Shift,
January 23rd, starting
is
dealership,
crazy.
and seeing it outside,
It's crazy.
even though it's overcast,
And
I can imagine what it would look like when it's not overcast.
This was an overcast day when I did this, so I didn't even get the full scope. But you see the Mystic Shift over there on the right. I'm sorry, on the left, and then the Whiskey Firestorm on the right. Get out there and see them, man. Even if you're not thinking about buying one, Let's see, 88 mag. Let's see. Thank you so much for having live feed. I'm subscribing. Thank you. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate your subscription. Please stay tuned for more videos and check it out. Let me go back to Harley's website to make sure that they didn't load anything else up and shock us or surprise us. I don't think they did. Let's see here. Nope, that's all of them. All right, good deal. Hey, so we're going to start to wind this down. I really do appreciate y'all hopping on to the live stream. We're going to have a little bit more conversation, but I really do appreciate y'all hopping on the live stream and working through Harley's problems the same. I think I did all right on my end. I think it was Harley that had all the issues. But given what all of you've seen and everybody that's joined in terms of what's new, what's changed, what's different, what purchases do you see yourself making this year or maybe next or whatever the case would be? Are there any purchases you see yourself making? Have any of these paint jobs really took you over the top? Obviously, there's some different models. Let me change my screen here. Obviously, there's some different models when it comes to the Pan Am, like we talked about, that Pan Am ST. I think that's pretty sharp. And I'd be interested to see what performance factors it has. And again, like we talked about, the tires are different. You can see that they're more street tires, probably a little more nimble, a little bit more grippy. Pan Am seems like a good value, to be honest. Oh, well, yeah, 20 grand. How about that? Fair enough. Yeah. I didn't even realize that. Didn't even look at it. And then the CVO is about 10 grand more, but you get your, I forget the technical term, but you get your bags. There's a technical term for it. You also get some guards and stuff like that on the CVO. So probably well worth the value, the additional value that you get. They make it so hard to keep my current bike. Yeah, that's how they get you, man. You go in for oil change, and you come out with a brand new bike. Luckily, I have certain restrictions that aren't going to allow me to do that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and go through the rest of the lineup and see if there's any changes that I can identify. So the Street Bob looks like it's coming with the 117. You can see the 117 right there. You've got some different paint schemes. There's that yellow there. That's pretty sharp. The Iron Horse Metallic. The Purple Abyss. Black. Not sure. That's a sharp looking yellow. Kind of like looks like a school bus. But you got your Lowrider S. Looks like you've got different paint jobs there. We went through the Lowrider ST earlier. The Lowrider ST comes in chrome trim now, so that might be something you want to check out. In the different colors in the chrome trim, that's really different. And I'm not a chrome guy by any means. You'll see that in some of my videos. And so you got your breakout. Let's see what this. I'm not going to stick on it, but I do want to see what size. It's got a 117. I think it had a 117 in a 117 before, but it had a different breather on it. And then you got your Fat Boy, and then your Heritage Classic. That is new for 2025. I did show that. Let's see here. And then you got your Trike. I did do a Trike video. I'm not going to dwell on it here, but hop on over there and check that out. I rode the Road Glide 3, the RG3, and I also rode the Tri-Glide Ultra. Hop on over there and check that out. That video was eye-opening for me in terms of what a Trike offers. And then, of course, you have, to me, the moneymaker for these guys is the Grand American Touring. You got your Road King Special, your Street Glide, your Road Glide. Let's see here. Has a Screaming Eagle upgraded their slip-on for better sound? Can we see Fat Boy again? Yeah, let me see. So there's the Fat Boy right there. Let's see through the different paint schemes. I do like this emblem. That's pretty cool. They've done a lot of work on the emblems this year, or maybe I'm just paying a little bit more attention. I don't know for sure. But they've definitely got the Fat Boy looking pretty good. Let's see here. So you've got your Road Glide, you got your black and your chrome trims. The colors vary between the two, so you got to check and make sure you get that the way you want it. Have the Street Glide Ultra that was just released today. That is not a carryover model. You can see that it has a new fairing on it. The LED lights, the whole 9 yards. You got your lowers, your redesigned lowers, and I believe the tour pack is also redesigned. Again, I wouldn't get this. I'm looking for a Road Glide. I'm sorry. I would like to have a Road Glide Limited is what I want. But you do have your Ultra. This is not the Ultra Limited. And then you've got your CVO Street Glide with some pretty tight looking paint jobs. I like this paint job in this one. And then you also have your Road Glide. Same paint jobs. And then you have your Road Glide ST. I think that's sharp right there. That I don't care for. Talk about the Screaming Eagle slip-on. Oh, so as far as to my knowledge, with the Screaming Eagle slip-on, I wouldn't use it, me personally. I use Tab Performance slip-ons. They sound great. I don't know for sure, but I don't know that you're going to get any additional. You're going to get some additional sound, but probably not what you're looking for. It all depends on what you're looking for. But I really don't know. That's speculation on my part. I really don't know, to be honest with you. But this paint job, I don't care for. That's probably the worst out of the whole bunch. This paint job, I think, is really sharp. I think it looks really good. But like I said, I want to thank y'all for joining me. I hope that you will subscribe. I hope that you'll watch my videos. And I really do enjoy the time that we spent. We're at an hour and a half now. Part of that is the snafus from Harley. But I really enjoyed the conversation. I appreciate the folks that dropped in. Hop on over to my page. Hop on over to my social outlets. I want to thank you for watching this video until the end, this live stream until the end. I want you to like, share, and subscribe. And remember to always ride as if your life depends on it. Peace.